I need 1,000 more points. That means 4 secrets. If it's a legendary, yes, it's a legendary. Yo, what up guys, Brief 5D here, and this is the shard pool video, sacred 2x shard pool for the Noob2Pro, an account that is only 32 days old, and we currently have only 4 secret shards on this account. Yes, this shard pool is part of a 10x, but we are not interested in what is happening in the game in terms of the fusion. The only reason we are pulling shards right now is because there's a 12% chance that we might get a legendary, and also a high chance of epics, of course, which is standard. Will always get epics from secret shards. So we have only 4 right there because an account that is this new, we only got these secret shards from campaign drops and also from some, I think, events or tournaments. I think so. Total 4. I have not yet claimed one more secret shard that is a nightmare. I just don't think it's time for us to start farming nightmare just to get one more secret. But hey, if I'm desperate enough, I might be able to go back and do it because we have Terrell and Kill fully built now that can maybe take down nightmare and get us that secret shard. But it is long grind that I don't have energy for. That's why I'm not gonna attempt to do it. Maybe in our next 2x secret we might have one right there from nightmare. It's not going anywhere. Don't try too hard to get that secret just because you want to pull so bad. 4 is fine right now for me. Even if I had 2, I'll pull it. All right, I'll be pulling this 4, and I'm looking forward to some champions, considering this is a new account that I don't yet have good champions for. Let me quickly head over to this and show you what we have right now so far, so we know what we're expecting. Since this series is all about going all the way to the clan boss and getting ultra nightmare clan boss down, I'm looking forward to champions that will help me in that journey. I'm talking about a skull crusher, the best counter attack champion for the beginner level player, and also I'm looking forward to a champion who has decreased defense and weaken in one skill, maybe a feign. I'm not looking forward to a rising because I will fuse that one eventually. Decreased defense and weaken is needed for the clan boss to do more damage. And also looking forward to one more champion, Sepulchre Sentinel, somebody to place that block debuff buff on ourselves, right, for 2 turns basically. I don't want a 1-turn block debuff buff. So that's some champions I'm looking forward to. Sepulchre Sentinel will be awesome for that job, so we can build her fast enough to go 4-3 ratio and be our clan boss goddess that she is. I'm looking forward to these champions because this series is all about building this clan boss team that will be a killable team. I'm not trying to build an unkillable team, so I'm not looking forward to a Demeter or whatever. No, I'm not going to be building an unkillable team for this clan boss series. Also, these champions I called out will also help us in a dungeon content that we are trying to build or push towards 20 or higher levels. So now that you know my aim, you can see that I clearly did not name any legendaries because I don't expect to get any legendary from 4 secrets. That's just the truth. I don't expect to get it. But if we do pull a legendary on this account, I hope it's not a 10x champion. I do hope it's not a 10x because it's an awesome champion, but it's not my first priority. Maybe there are other legendaries that are more important than this champion, definitely in the game. Shenat is good, but it's not one I'm looking forward to being my first legendary on this account. But if we do pull her, we are going to use her despite the fact that she's not the best legendary in the game. All right, I've done the big intro for the Noob2Pro because I had to do it so you know what this account is looking forward to. It's a big deal because this is the first time we are pulling secrets on this account. After we do pull for the Noob2Pro, I'll switch over to my main account where I'm currently pulling for this event, and I'll talk about that when we get to that one. So let's head back there. And our first shard pool, do I have space? I do have enough space. It's 4 shards. All right, wish me luck. This Noob2Pro series has been lucky in the first season. Will this luck continue in this second season? Are we starting out with a legendary? No, we started out with an epic, and it's Andorf. Now I do not know this champion, so we'll need to review their skills. A champion who has only one A1 and A2 and a passive. That's a weird one. Or is that a passive? I think it's an A3. All right, on the A1, that's a provoke, 20% chance to land it, booked to a 30% chance. On the A2, he has a weaken, AoE weaken, 75% chance to land it, booked to what? A 100% chance of landing that weaken. So that's a 100% weaken right there, AoE. Also 25% chance of placing fear debuff for 1 turn. That's a very low fear right there. 25% booked to also 50%, I guess, of landing fear. So this is a good champion for control and weaken. So fear is 50%, Weaken is 100% to land when booked. A1 provoke. It looks like a champion you want to take along with you in battle to maybe control a little bit. In a stun set, it will be awesome. Although this A1 is not AoE, at least this A2 is AoE. Booked down to 3 turns when it is fully booked. On the A3 though, I thought it was a passive, but it's not. It places 30% reflect damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also places a counter attack buff on these champions for 2 turns. So reflect damage and counter attack, 3 turn cooldown. Not that special, I guess, but it's alright. It's alright. So it's not the best legendary. I mean, it's not the best epic that we have in the game. I was looking forward to a Vogot. I would have appreciated a Vogot more. But hey, Andorf, if we need to use this champion, we will. But so far, we have other options right now who are helping us in general content, like Tyrell. So, welcome. We have a weekend slot right now. The next one, I don't know, will it be another epic? Yes, it's another epic. And it's a trash one. Begot the Malformed. It's not the awesome epic that I'm looking forward to. 2 down, 2 not too great epics so far. There are so many epics in the game. Why am I getting these subpar ones in this account? On the A1, continuous heal on this champion for 1 turn. If this attack is critical, that means I have to build him with 100% crit. HP based champion though, and is awesome for this faction wars. A lot of people build him for this faction wars. Also attacks all enemies. AoE skill right there. Places 30%. Chance to place provoke is 30%. When booked, it's up to 60% chance to place provoke. AoE provoke 60% chance. Again, a Vogot does better provoke. That's what I will appreciate, not this one. And also Vogot is also a HP tank too. Whenever this champion is attacked, heals all allies except this champion by 20% of the damage received. That's almost like a Vogot, right? And I'm going to build him with full HP so he can also do this. So this is a champion I will definitely use for this Night Rev faction wars, because that's the content we will take down on this Noob2Pro series eventually. So welcome, Begot the Malformed. Any epic I get into the game right now, it's awesome for me because it's my first one. They are not like duplicates, triple or quad duplicates, no. So the next one, will it be a game-changing epic that I actually appreciate and love? Let's see. It is not. Come on, what is all these damn trash epics that are dropping right now for this Noob2Pro series? Alika was recently buffed, I guess. I think so. Has a 30% chance of placing an extra hit. This hit is always critical. 30% chance. Booked to 40 and 50% of placing an extra hit. Alright. That's a A1. On the A2, we ignore 50% of the target's defense if their max HP is higher than this champion's max HP, which is always the case, right? So that's a 2-turn cooldown skill. That's a huge nuke. But it's not AoE, it's a single target hit, I guess. So she is attack based and is a good nuker for single target. She does have an AoE hit though. 75% chance of increasing the cooldowns of all enemy skills by 1 turn. 3 turn cooldown, booked to 100% chance of decreasing the cooldown of all enemy skills by 1 turn. That's a good skill. That's something I can use in battle. So she's not starting the battle with this, and when they have their cooldowns, their skills increase by 1 turn. She can then go in with this A2 and take them down 1 by 1, I guess. She hits really, really hard if built well with crit damage, attack, crit rate, and all that. The A1 doesn't need crit on the second hit. Doesn't mean you're not going to build this champion with 100% crit. No, you still need 100% crit on her. So although she's not that popular in raid as your best nuker, when you don't have a lot of options, you have to use this champion, especially for faction wars. So barbarians, she's going to be joining that faction. She has a passive that revives this champion with 75% HP when killed, but it has a condition that her counterpart Sikara has to be on the same team, which is not that awesome. So that passive is dead to me because I don't have Sikara, I guess. Now the last shard on the Noob2Pro. Are we going to be lucky and pull that legendary champion, or is it going to be a game-changing epic? So far, so not so good so far. Let's see. Is a lot going to change this time for the last one? And it's a legendary. No, it's also an epic champion. And this time is Mistress of Hymns, another trash epic. So we got 4 subpar epic on the Noob2Pro. Unfortunate, but we'll be switching over to my main account to see if that changes anything. She heals the ally with the lowest HP by 50% off the damage inflicted, and she doesn't do a lot of damage because you're going to be building her to survive. Places a 15% continuous heal buff though on 2 allies. on 2 allies with the lowest HP for 2 turns. If this attack is critical, she's gonna be built with crits so that this can happen. On the A3, revives 2 random allies with 50% HP and places a veil on them. I already have Rector Drat. Else I'll be excited to have a reviver finally. I have Rector Drat doing my revives. She doesn't have revive 2, but at least she does better healing than this champion. So this champion will not be joining my general team, but for her faction, Sacred Order, she will probably have some trash gear on her and go into that faction wars and help me build beginner stages at least. On the Aura, she has defense in all battles by 25. I already have Terrell doing that job. So he's on his, yes, he's on in all battles. All right, that's the Noob2Pro trash lock. We didn't get anything. The first time we pulled Ancient, we didn't get anything awesome. Now we've pulled Sacred, we still didn't get any game-changing champions. This Noob2Pro is not that lucky. I'm waiting for the day the luck is gonna change, but apparently it's not today. So let's quickly take a look at how the account is looking after the shard pulls, and quickly admire it and see that we don't have any good game-changing champions. Frozen Banshee is even more exciting than these champions I pulled right now. I'm looking to use this champion eventually, Lady Eresh, for some nuking content if I'm going to use that. The rest seems like I'm going to use them only in faction wars. So let me know if I'm misjudging any of this champion I pulled. Mistress of Him, Beggar the Malformed, Andolf, and finally Alika. Are they game changing for you? Do you use them in any content that I would like to know about? All right, let's switch over to the main account and let's see if our luck is going to change. Now, I'm coming to the main account from this screen, the Champion Chase Tournament screen, because we need 2,500 points. Yes, I'm going for the fusion on the main account because I do have the resources for it, right? So 2,500 points is what I need for that champion right there. I'm not interested in winning any extra fragments that are available on this spot. I just need this number of points. But to do that, champion chase, remember, you do not necessarily have to pull your shards. You could just head over to your what do you call it, your summoning portal, and summon your previous fragments. That's what they're called, fragments. I do have 17 shards right there, but I'm currently on a weird instance where I'm not trying to pull shards for any reason, not for a 2x, not for a 10x. I'm just waiting for the right moment, maybe a guaranteed event. That's what I'm waiting for, an awesome champion that I need. That's what I'm saving all this for. So on a normal day, on a shard pull video, I'll be glad to pull all 17 for you and make you enjoy the video. But today, unfortunately, that's not the day. I'll only pull what is required to me to get that 2,500 points, and that is how many? 5, I think so. But before I do pull my shards though, let me head over to my summoning portal and fuse some old fragments so I can get points from here. So we can only pull, okay, maybe only 2 secrets. The first one is Walking Tomb Drench that I'm going to be summoning from this portal. That is why we save them, so that when shard events happen like this, we don't have to spend our shards. So whenever a fusion ends, save their fragments, and I currently have 500 points right there. I need 2,000 more points. Walking Tomb Drench, welcome to the team. Yannicka fragments I've been collecting all the time since it came out. Finally, I have her complete, and I'm going to be summoning this one also. If you don't want to summon them during an event like this, it's always recommended to wait until CVC that has personal rewards to do this. 1,000 points right there. I need an additional 1,500 points, and I'm going to be doing that with one more epic. Her name is Gwyneth. I think this was from the Doom Tower. Gonna summon this one also. This is gonna give me 250 points, I think. So I'm gonna need extra 1,250 points. Now I clearly see right there I do not have enough shards to summon the rest 1,250 points. So therefore I will pull 2 secrets only 2 secrets to get me off that 1,000 point mark, and then the rest of the 250 I'll use my mystery shards to complete it. That's my fusion plan right there. Let's head over and pull the first one. I hope it's a legendary, because this Noob2Pro, I mean, my main account is stacked in terms of epic, and I do not need a 4th or 5th deacon. But I'll take it. That's 2. That's 20. It's not 2. I have to pull 4. Damn, that's 250 points. I need 1,000 more points. Damn, I misjudged my calculation right there. I need 1,000 more points. That means 4 secrets. If it's a legendary, yes, it's a legendary. 500 points, and it's a champions I do not have. Shermani, I'll take it. This is champion I do not have on the account. Whenever you pull a non-dupe for an old account like this, is awesome. She is best known for her freeze. That's what I know her for, right? Attacks all enemies, has a 80% chance of placing freeze debuff for 1 turn. Fills this champion turn meter by 10% for each attacked enemy. So once you place that freeze, she's almost getting back to her full turn meter for 5 of them that she attacks or whatever. So she's an awesome champion. She also has this heal, awesome heal. Heals one ally by 50% and the others by 20% of their max HP, not hers. Then places continuous heal on them. She's an awesome healer, and she's very difficult to deal with, especially in general content. I've not seen her a lot though in the arena, where freeze is not that important there. I guess that's why people don't use her, but in general content she's awesome. All right, on the A1 though, she has an attack that hits 3 times at random, places freeze debuff also. So she's an awesome freeze champion. Not as good as Torment, but at least this one is guaranteed to land if you have enough accuracy to land it. All right, she has an aura from fashion crypt of 33%. So welcome Shirimani. That takes me to 500 points. That means I need only 500 more points. Can I get a back-to-back legendary so I don't have to pull 2 more secrets? Back-to-back legendary, please. That's an epic, so I need to pull. All right, 250 points. That means I need to complete the rest with my ancients. Let me just make sure I'm getting these maths correct. Let me head over to the shards, the tournament leaderboard right there, and see my current position to make sure I don't pull extra secrets, because like I said, I'm saving my secrets for a guaranteed champion event of when I will get something I actually want or something I actually need or I don't have on the account. All right, come on, don't delay now. All right, my maths was correct. I'm currently at 2,250 points, and I'll use my mystery shards to complete the rest and get me to that 2,500 point mark, and I'll get that champion fragment that I need for this champion chase. That's my shard pool on the Noob2Pro dumb block. Even not good enough epics, just some mid-level epics, and on the main account, a brand new legendary that I don't already own, which is always a good thing. Considering how many duplicates I usually get on that account, it's good to now finally pull one that I do not already have, and I'm going to be using that sometime in the future. I currently have a lineup of other legendaries to build, and yes, that's my shards for this what do you call it, Lonatharil fusion. Let me quickly head over there and see how I'm doing in terms of shards, what is left. And yes, 14 is awesome. From 17 to 14. That's good. Now, the summon rush, which is coming up, is also going to require me to maybe pull more shards, maybe secrets or ancients. I don't know. But till we come over to that one, that's when I see where I'm going to be pulling from. Hopefully, it coincides with a good 10x event or a guaranteed legendary event. Maybe by then, we'll see what we can pull. So for now, I'm still saving. So let me know in the comments below which legendary champion or game-changing epic champions you pulled during this 2x secret event. Are you pulling all your shards, or are you saving some for the summon rush? Remember, it's coming, so don't go ham and pull everything. Remember to use your mystery shards to complete them if you have a lot of them. All right, you guys, let me know what you think about this one. Hit that like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel for more shard pull video and general raid content. Later, guys.